We move on now to fight number 5, brought to you by Grunt Nutrition. Introducing first out of the blue corner, fighting out of Resilience MMA, introducing James, the Belter Buckle.
The Belter Buckle.
James is actually coached by my old coach, Cal Potter.
Cal Potter, of course,
ex-UFC fighter.
veteran.
Yes. He's an excellent coach. He's got such a care and interest in his fighters. And his expertise, especially in grappling, is second to none.
Absolutely.
And he's also coached by Dan Cali, again, ex-UFC veteran, judo Olympian, and Ben Sassoli, also UFC veteran.
All-star corner. And this is one of those fights we've talked about a lot over the course of the evening. It's an all-star corner versus a local team. You know the locals would be really looking for the chance to kind of get those bragging rights, take out these all-star coaches, prove that they belong at the upper echelon of the sport.
Interesting to note as well, Cal was Matt Williams' coach at one stage. So, you know, there will be some overlap in kind of the techniques that they favour and game styles as well.
Certainly. And here's one that you'll like, Chris. Cal Potter. Sinarji's in the house tonight. Cal Potter, I believe, is the only person to compete on both Rebellion Muay Thai and Boa Super.
Yeah, he's gone from a Muay Thai card to a Jiu-Jitsu card. He's done it all.
He's a veteran.
When you talk about a pure MMA enthusiast, Cal Potter comes to mind.
Definitely.
Being able to do a Muay Thai show, being able to get ready for that, being able to prepare for a Jiu-Jitsu tournament on a pro level at Boa Super 8. The man's done it all. And, again, UFC.
And that's the kind of knowledge that is so invaluable for him to possess and pass on to his students. So you know there is a lot of experience in that corner tonight.
What a
Buckle
last
is
name,
looking
Buckle.
very serious up there.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, I ask you to turn your attention to the big screen. Out of the red corner and fighting out of Bones MMA in Torquay, Victoria. Torquay, give it up for your own Jack the Hammer Stanton.
The crowd is electric for Jack Stanton. This is exciting. Here he comes out, another Bones MMA competitor with the crowd behind him. What an awesome video package that just was as well. Undefeated in Muay Thai, he's ungraded in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but his last fight was against a brown belt, and Jack grappled him the whole fight and managed to get the victory.
He's also a natural welterweight, but his opponent pulled out, so he has stepped up to middleweight tonight, which is a huge effort.
Let's see if that plays a factor. An interesting thing to note about this card in general is you'll notice a lot of catchweight bouts. Matt Williams aiming to make this, especially for the amateurs, really pull those weight cuts out of the equation. There was discussions in matching all the fights about what the guys, not what weight they desired to fight at, but what weight they walk around at, and they were using that as the basis point for catch weight. So I think that's a really good initiative, especially in the early stages of your career.
It's great for the athletes, and another thing, sort of what we've realized, the general theme here, Salt Fight Series is looking after their fighters. Not only from a health point of view, but even a production point of view. These video packages, putting on a stage like this for the fighters to perform on. Some people having their first fights here today. And here we have the crowd loud and proud for Jack Stanton.
Two very fancy pairs of fight shorts here.
Yeah, MA1 again coming out with the goods.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is fight number 5 in the Salt Fight Series. 3 rounds in the middleweight division. Referee in charge, Greg Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing first a record of 2 victories, standing at 6'1", 82.7 kilograms. He is a grappler, fighting out of Resilience MMA and trained by the Rockstar, Callum Potter. Introducing James the Belter Bucko. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat and boasting an undefeated Muay Thai record. He stands at 6 foot tall and weighed in at 82.8 kilograms. He is a striker fighting out of Bones MMA in Torquay, Victoria. Torquay, give it up for your own Jack Hammer Stanton.
The crowd are on their feet all through the stadium here, ladies and gentlemen. Jack definitely has the home field advantage.
Come in.
Let's see if it bothers James Buck with
Fighters
the fight before.
Okay, gentlemen, we've been through the rules. You need to protect yourselves at all time and obey my commands at all times. Have a good, clean fight. Touch gloves if you want. Back to your corner.
Intense face-off. Jack Stanton, known to be heavy-handed. He's looking to work a body-based attack. Believes his opponent keeps quite a high guard. There's room to sneak in some liver shots.
Are you ready?
He is lucky to have such a friendly crowd here supporting him, because I do hear he's been dropping teammates every session with body shots, so they still have showed up to support him after that kind of treatment throughout the camp.
Not only after he did it, but after he called it out in his own promotional questions. What happens in sparring stays in sparring unless I do something cool. And there is the high guard that we talked about, hands right up, and there's the body attack that we talked about. This one as advertised.
Now, he's got hands of bricks. Jack's a heavy, heavy hitter, so we're going to see if it's going to be that wins him the fight, or if James can manage to, you know, bring it down to the ground.
Buckle is known to have a really good chin. His last fight was at a war against someone who had, you know, really heavy hands. So well equipped to cope with Jack's attack.
Some nice dirty boxing coming from the blue corner. Very pressure-based attack. You will see that from someone who keeps their guard that high. It's a bit of a walk-through kind of offense.
But his body's left wide open for those punches.
Yeah, and that's what both guys kind of called out.
It's good. They've both done their homework on each other, and it's showing out there in the cage now.
And that high guard is the guard that Cal designs for his fighters. He fought in that same stance. I remember being coached by him. He'd always say that you've got to tip your hat when your hands are up there. So he's doing exactly as instructed.
Absolutely. Knee for knee there. Both seem to do some damage with those straight knees. There's that liver shot again.
Now, James's body is getting lit.
Absolutely firing for that left to the liver. Jab for jab. Back into the clinch.
Here we go. You can hear the call for the knees as well. 1 for 1 with the knees. Let's see if the body's going to get attacked more. There's some heavy knees, and they are landing.
Nice bicep control from James. From Jack, excuse me. Jack firing those knees again and breaking the posture with them. Could be coming up to the head with the next one.
Really heavy on the neck there.
What's that elbow?
Important to think about these clinch exchanges. If you can really make your opponent carry you, that will pay dividends later in the fight.
Interesting to note as well, is in an amateur fight, no elbows. We did hear a warning from the referee watching the elbows just before. Imagine if they could, though.
Yeah.
Exactly right. The difference, again, these are 3 by 3 minute rounds. They're not 5 minute rounds. Things like elbows are banned. Things like heel hooks are banned. So, same sport, just with a few different rules.
10 seconds,
Two
gentlemen.
rules to promote fighter safety, let these guys get some experience up without all the risk. Bones MMA is very happy with the looks of their card.
What a hard-hitting first round that was.
Big round.
Cal's going to have some words of wisdom to give his corner, give James right now. And the hype man, Matt Williams, in Jack's corner.
And you can see with the level of experience in that blue corner, it's a very relaxed corner, very articulate. And watch how just process-based they are. It's a step-by-step, give the instructions, get the ice, give the water. Nothing overly frantic, just instruction and tactics.
Did both corners shop from the same hat store?
I think they might have.
Matty Retallick just channeling Cal there. He's another excellent coach.
Seconds out, please.
That's what I call mind games right there.
go.
Imitate the corner. Get in their head. Here we are. The crowd is ready. The crowd is pumped for round number 2.
As we said, a lot of energy exerted from both sides in that first round. Let's see if fatigue starts to show.
Right.
We are off round number 2. Low kick.
Straight with those heavy hands again. They're built of bricks.
A bit flightier on the feet this round is the red corner.
James landing some knees to the body of his own.
Knees versus punches. That clinch range drops him with the rear uppercut and follows.
Straight into full mount.
Absolutely swarming now is Jack Stanton.
The crowd is going wild. He has full back control. He has
Planned him out.
down.
Referee stepped
The
in.
referee ends
It's over.
it. What a win!
It is nuts in here.
They're all on their feet. It is so loud.
Crazy.
The crowd has just exploded. That was awesome.
Would love to see that uppercut again. Let's see if we can get a replay.
And Jack is loving it up there in the cage. Really soaking up the attention.
This one changed on a dime. There's that uppercut. Flattens him. It was pretty much over from here, I feel.
Yeah, once he got him on the ground, belly down like that, just raining punches. It was over. Such a hard-fought fight. Such a heavy-hitting fight as well. Referee stepped in, had to end it right there.
Jack Stanton buckles. James Buckle with the uppercut.
Nice play on words there.
Thank you. That was the plan, says Matt Williams. It's nice to see.
Fighters to center ring. Fight number 5 has been decided. Your winner at 30 seconds of the second round via TKO. Give it up for the Hammer, Jack Stanton.
Another big win for the locals.